Taronga, we share that same connection. All the seals you're about to meet are either rare, rescued or relocated. These amazing seals are Taronga's ambassadors for the wild. Now the first seal we're meeting is a young local by the name of Bondi. Now Bondi was found right on Bondi Beach. When we found him though, he was in a pretty bad way, only weighing 9 kilos and a pretty severe injury down his left hand side. But he's done pretty well for himself, and here he is. Now, Bondi is a New Zealand fur seal or long-nosed fur seal, originally found over in New Zealand. They're actually a native right here in Australia as well. Now, as I said, his injuries were quite severe. In fact, it took about 3 months of care in our hospital to get to the point you can see him in today. And as of this morning, he weighs a pretty big 91 kilos. So he's also done a pretty good job in the weight gain department. Now, he's also recently become a dad to our young fur seal, Barubi, who's only 12 kilos, and she's down at display at Seal Bay. Very good. Now, did you know you've got something in common with Bondi? Have a look at your hand. Now, have a look at his front flipper. The bone structure in your hand and his flipper are actually the same. Now, those flippers may look awkward for getting around on land, but they're surprisingly quite fast and quite nimble. So let's have a look as he goes for a walk. You can see as he uses all 4 of those flippers getting to the top of the wall. Good job there, Bondi. Oh, bad throw, Jose. So what we're going to get Bondi to do is grab that fish for me, and I might work on my throwing. But we're going to see if Bondi can do a little bit of porpoising for us. Now what he's doing, eventually, is porpoising or bowing. It's a very quick and energy efficient way to get around our oceans. You might even notice he takes a quick breath of air while maintaining that speed. Now this is also used very well when chasing prey or getting away from predators. Now the ocean is a pretty big place. There are different types of predators out there, seals being one of them. There is, however, one other type, and I think Bondi might even give you a bit of a clue as to what it is after he grabs that other fish. Always think with your stomach first, Bondi. You ready? If you recognise it, you might even want to yell it out. Any clues? A shark. One of the coolest sharks out there. Not a rush in the world. Now, although Bondi does a great shark impersonation, what you're seeing is a natural behaviour that seals use to cool down. Those thick fur coats are so good at keeping the heat in, but it's only those naked and hairless flippers that let the heat out. Now those front flippers are also extremely strong. A seal like Bondi can actually outrun us over short distances. So it goes to show that they in fact have quite a lot of strength in that upper body. What do you think, Bondi? Have you got some upper strength? Excellent work, Bondi. Well, we're going to use those flippers for one more thing because that's our part of the show. We're using them to wave goodbye. We're making way for 2 friends of ours. Please welcome out Keeper Jake with Murphy.
Thank you very much, Jose and Bondi. Well, hi everyone, my name is Jake and this here is Murphy. Isn't he gorgeous? Murphy here is an 18-year-old California sea lion. This makes him the oldest seal that we have at Taronga Zoo. He turns 19 in December. Now, of course, Murphy being a California sea lion, he's a native to the west coast of the United States, ranging from San Francisco all the way down to Baja, Mexico. Although Murphy relocated to us from a zoo up in Queensland around 8 years ago now. Now, he's also one of the most gentle and most kind-loving seals that we have here at the zoo, and we absolutely love him. Now today, Murphy's out here to show us all the life of a seal. Now, the life for a seal in the wild isn't always easy, and human impacts are often one of their biggest challenges. But Murphy, I think you did a great job. What do you guys think? Did he do good? Hear that, Murph? Such a good job, buddy. I've got a big bucket of fish for you, I should say. Here you go. Now, you may have all just noticed how great our seals are at catching fish when we throw it to them. And it's because of those whiskers. So Murph, how about we give everyone a closer look? Good boy. I need everybody's help. I need everyone to say whiskers and look towards the end of Murphy's nose. 1, 2, 3. Now, it's those beautiful long whiskers that help seals, just like Murphy, detect fish, and on any given day, he can eat around 13 kilograms of fish. That's around 2 of these buckets filled right to the very top. Oh, you ate that one backwards. Now, Murph, what happens when that seafood runs out? How does it make you feel? It's very sad. Now, unfortunately, we are overfishing our oceans, and it's making it harder and harder for seals, just like Murphy, out there in the wild to find a feed. So Murph, when you're ready, how about you join me next to the water's edge to help me check out to see if there's any fish left. Come on, slide on down. Good boy. Alright, Murph, let's check it out. Good looking. Now, Murph, was there any fish down there? No fish. But, buddy, is there something we can do about that? He is right. Now, your choices matter. Now, the next time you're out shopping for seafood, choose MSC. The MSC fish tick that you can see underneath Murphy here. Now, that's a guarantee that the seafood that you're buying has come from a fishery that helps protect fish stocks, jobs, and the environment. So choose MSC. Which one, Murph? That one right there. Choose MSC, and you too can be a champion for the wild. And I'll tell you what, that also makes Murphy a really happy seal, doesn't it, buddy? Where's your happy face? Murphy, you're an absolute champion. You've done such a great job this morning, but there is one thing left to do, buddy, and that's a big wave goodbye. Thanks, Murph. And we're going to welcome out 2 of our friends. This here is Pepper, coming back out with Keeper Jose.
Here with Pepper, just like Murphy, Californian sea lion. He was actually born in a zoo in Europe, and he came to us when he was a year old. At a year old, he was only weighing about 50 kilos, and as of last year, he hit a record 320 kilos. So he has done a lot of growing since he's here. Now, part of caring for our seals is about teaching them behaviours. Pepper won't do anything he doesn't want to do. It all comes down to time and trust. Those behaviours can be pretty simple, like getting him to open his mouth for a health check. Very nice there, Pepper. Now those behaviours can also be a little more complicated. What Pepper's doing today is called a high bow. That means he uses his nose to touch that ball in the centre of the stage. And to do it, he needs your help. So your job is to tell him when to jump. To do that, you've got to raise your arms up in the air and at the same time yell out, jump, Pepper. But before you do, he needs a run-off. So we're going to send him all the way to the top of that cliff. So he's actually not weighing 320 at the moment. He's only weighing about 250, just in case you guys are wondering. All right, so I'm going to count you in. On the count of 3, jump, Pepper. 1, 2, 3. Well, look, I thought you guys did a fantastic job. Pepper, though, I'm not sure about. Was that loud enough for you? He said no. Tell you what, though, we're going to try it again. This time we need more energy. Oh, bad throw again. Seriously, I'm going to stop. We're going to send him all the way back up again. And we're going to try it again. This time we need more energy. So with everything you've got, on the count of 3, jump, Pepper. 1, 2, 3. A big jump from Pepper. And just remember though, your choices really do matter. The next time you're looking for seafood, that's right, Pepper, look for MSC, and you too can be a champion for the wild. Thank you very much. Bye for now.